It's early morning before work, and this is what I have to plant. Some ranunculus, anemone, sweet pea, a couple of the direct seed, Sempenaria, Chrysophilia, Blarymbium, and cress. And all of these are ranunculus, so wish me luck. This will be so amazing. So what I did is I soaked these guys overnight, and the anemone as well. And then I soaked the sweet peas overnight as well. And then these I pre-sprouted. So I did two different ways you can do it. So I pre-sprouted these ranunculus, and it actually did pretty well. There's a couple that may not have taken, but so did it two different ways. We'll see how it works. I'm excited. Some updates. Look at all my crocus. So I had two come first, and now look at all those. They're so cute. Some more of the allium are starting to come up. Those are gonna get really big. So we have some giant allium. There's some stuff coming up in the middle, which is so fun. So I transferred all of those that I had in our 3-season porch into where I'm going to plant them. So I thought about maybe planting them all in the same area, but I want to have some diversity of blooms and when they bloom. So I put the whites in the memorial garden because that's kind of the color palette there. I put some of the magentas in here because I thought it would kind of be fun with the rhubarb because the rhubarb is magenta. And then I put the bonbon and some of the magenta in here, along with the cress, the Sempenaria, and the Blarymbium. And then these guys, I don't know what they ended up being because I had to move them around a bunch. They're just gonna go in here. And then the sweet peas are gonna go by the fence that my husband just put up yesterday. It's not quite finished. I need some doors and then one more over there. That is super exciting because I can plant my beets out there. So I'm gonna do that maybe later today. If it doesn't rain again, we're supposed to get rain the next 5 days, but it's rained last night. Big storm, the first big storm. And now it's supposed to rain the next couple of days, but it's super nice this morning. So there you go. That's what I'm doing right now. I wanted to show you guys the difference between these two corms that I have, the ranunculus corms. These I pre-sprouted a couple weeks ago, so you can see the little sprouts and little, yeah. And then this guy I just soaked overnight. So I'm hoping that it's kind of like a succession planting. I'm hoping they bloom because this guy, I'm thinking that he's not going to like the weather very much later on. I may not have planted these soon enough, so we shall see. But if I fail, I know for next time and I can just dig them up. But I'm hoping to kind of have like a natural succession planting since this one is pre-sprouted and this one is not. So they should be about 2-3 weeks apart. What I realize is the more I look up and research, the more I'm like, I know nothing. So do not count me as an expert at all. This is just what I'm doing. And some of you may be watching these videos and being like, she's doing it wrong. She's doing it wrong. You know what? I probably am. But I love what Monty Don says is that if it works for you, it works for you. And just have joy in it, you know? So I do not claim to be an expert. This is just what I'm doing in my garden. Okay, I'll plant these guys. It's been a couple days since I planted those ranunculus, and I just want to show you where I did. So you can kind of see that different color. Planted them all over here. Those little clothespins, I put those there to know where I put them because when I plant other things, I can plant them on top. But I wanted to show you guys, that was a couple days ago. And look at it's growing already. It's so fun. There are a couple who like came out of the ground, which I've never grown ranunculus before, so I'm not sure why that happened. So I just replanted them. But this little guy has a little bit. I have another one that has growth like this. I planted him with my tulips on the porch. And then I planted some more over here. The ones that I pre-sprouted are the ones that are coming up. There's nothing there yet. So definitely, I will be definitely pre-sprouting my ranunculus corms. I'm getting a bunch more coming in a couple weeks. So I'll be pre-sprouting those and hopefully not too late. Or I might save them for next year. Look at that. I love it. It's perfect weather for them, meaning it's cold. It's about 46 right now. They like 50 to 70 during the day. Hopefully there's more that'll come up. Thanks for joining me planting these ranunculus. Next on Friday, we're gonna do another update video. Lots has been happening. I so wanted to show you in this video, but lots has been sprouting because we've been kind of having rainy days, and that just makes everything come alive for some reason. Not myself, it's been a little bit dreary, but can't wait for you guys to see that update video because that's pretty much the most up-to-date so far, and it's really exciting. Things are really happening, and I love all the little green things. Such promise for things blooming. So join me on Friday.